guys, wanted to share another personal reading. It's just really incredible. I actually I had pulled these cards for myself and my twin 2 days ago, and I'm sorry, I want to get it out sooner, but it's really hard to in these energies. But I kept it on this reading table for a minute, and now it's time. I just woke up a little while ago. I might be a little groggy still, but we need to get it done. So this is frankincense. You guys highly suggest you grab some of that. That's a St. Jude prayer we'll go over later. Hopefully if it doesn't cut out before I finish this reading. So the spread is Celtic cross variation, I think. Alright, if you can see that. Alright. So we have on our first position is ourselves. It could be masculine or feminine, either way. We're both blending and merging, so you'll see what resonates with you and what doesn't, or what parts do and don't. Okay, I'll lower that. Oh, I got the Pocahontas soundtrack in the back, so right now it's Listen to Your Heart is playing. So okay, we got the world, feminine and masculine. Like, I'm just gonna refer to you as the person that it resonates with. So the world, this is a culmination of everything. Turn kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to happen where, as if you are feminine watching, you feel good where you are. You've done everything you could, and now you're just leaving it all up into the world, the universe, you know. So this is not a bad position to be for either. This is like waiting for what's next. We have next is what helps and what hinders, the Five of Swords. So this could be that last battle that's helping us, and also hindering us is the fact that it's this last battle. I hear a lot about September 23rd, so keep your spirits high. Frankincense, actually, if you look up, scientifically proven, there's like a something in your brain, some receptor that it actually helps. It like helps you feel spiritual, aware, and calm and peace. So there's maybe a reason why the church has used that. One sec, gonna get the music back going. Okay, where were we? So that's what's helping and hindering us. Just the fact that we've been on this path for so long, and Spirit knows, is letting you know, and you letting you know more and more that it's time. And that's perfect because next is the Ace of Wands. So that's the subconscious influence. So everyone knows, Divine Masculine knows, we know, everyone even asleep knows there's something new coming. Okay. Yeah, and the song just said that. Wow, listen to this. It's the Colors of the Wind song. Alright, I'll let you guys listen to the rest of that. So we have yeah, this new step. Sorry, it's getting hard to focus in. Let me just ask my angels to help me real quick. 414 on the clock. Okay. Ace of Wands. Yeah, let me lower this. Might be too loud. Okay. So that was what's subconsciously influencing Divine Masculine as well. Okay, that's also altering his decisions and behaviors, which is best why Divine Feminine should give him his space and let his decisions come from him. And you also want to know that they're not at all manipulated from you, even in nice ways. Okay, just continue to be focusing on you right now. I know it could be hard. I'm there with you, but just watch, just do that. So in the near future, we have, this is what I think he's going to do. He's going to sneak out. He's going to be the King of Wands, that fiery, passionate man. Who's thinking of his options. All right. And is this the star card? Yeah, and it's the star that he doesn't have right now. So he's separated from something. He's thinking about leaving, and you're an option. You have planted that seed. You have been that. Just continue to be receptive. And if he does come back, sorry, getting this situated. All right, but he doesn't have you right now. He's thinking about this. I mean, keep your self respect first. You have to be, your first relationship is with yourself. So that's what he's currently thinking, like what he really wants. Right here, sorry. What he really wants, that's what he's currently thinking about, putting him first. And what he wants is what he doesn't have right now. And that's not hard to believe. So he's going to sneak away, King of Wands, because he's so passionate. And the kings have already totally manifested themselves, mastered that king, and now he's thinking of what he wants, just that he doesn't have. Making that escape, right? Okay, then I think I pulled these for clarification. I'm not sure we're going to roll with it though. So there was the moon. Things that we have not yet understood will come to our knowledge. And then something with treasure is coming in. Our treasure, like our heart's treasure. I'm sorry, this is very distracting. I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, so things that masculine doesn't know is going to come in, and he's going to change, or 656 on the clock, or both of us are going to alter our actions because of this value. This brings me back to this near future event. In the feminine's perspective, you may be thinking like you finally got to a position where you can be on your own. You don't care, you're leaving the relationship you're in, possibly that option, because of your star that you don't have, and that is your divine masculine, your wish, also your North Star, your job, maybe also for your spiritual job. Just a path. It could be a path, 2 different paths. So we have your approach. Wait, is this? I think this is actually, I'll go ahead and say this now. I pulled these extra for how divine masculine sees you. So this is him, the King of Swords, really scary, stoic, but he is, and here's Gemini's card too, could be Gemini. He is looking at you as strength and the Sun card, so you illuminate something for him, dark parts about him, or it could also be literal. He sees you in strength and giving him a sun, and that's why he's trying to leave something or thinking about something that he left you, a good offer left on the table. Very twinny, just like the communication, maybe he stopped and he's thinking about that. Swords are thoughts and air, so Gemini, huge is there. Your approach is the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Cups in reverse. So someone's battling their head and their heart about an option that they didn't take. It could be that, well, it is Cups, that love offer. Both of us are just trying to get through this best we can, but we're beating ourselves up. All right, environment card. We have the 6 of Pentacles, so in reverse, and the Page of Swords, I think in reverse. So somebody younger, and also a delay in the enthusiasm and the windfall and things. So things around us aren't letting it happen. That's why we have to break away from these things, I'm thinking. Okay, then we have what we need to know. So feminine, what does she need to know? Masculine, same thing. We have Knight of Cups, so someone's really passionate in and out. Queen of Pentacles, it could be you, masculine. Also crisscross it, make sure that you understand feminine, this could be you. But Queen of Pentacles, I think this is you, feminine and masculine. So you're really, ride or die, you've been there, no one's moving around. Page of Cups is kind of dashing, but not the most irresponsible of the, I mean the knights. So Page of Pentacles there too. Someone does want to try it out, and they do see you as something. This almost looks like the Empress card. Someone trusts the Divine Feminine and is willing to take on that journey. See, being that Hanged Man. They need to get themselves out. Both of us are probably basically really understanding that we're trusting each other and who it is, who we are. This is big, whether it's called true love or twin flame or whatever. Masculine and feminine are understanding who it is at this point in this wave. And judgment, this means everything is going to be sorted out, whether we like it or not. So this eclipse might sort things out for ourselves. We have our outcome cards up here. See if I can get this to stand again by itself. Okay. So we have as our most expected outcome the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to be turning, ending, and bringing a new, in our favor, I want to say, because that was right after the Judgment card. Ace of Cups, so new passion. Okay, 11-11, Two of Wands. So we're both making this direction, this path. We're seeing it before us, and we understand. See this guy? It says like go here or go here, but he's looking straight, it seems, doesn't it? Through that 11. So Chariot could also be Cancer, or Gemini, I heard somewhere. But either way, this is fast moving, and it's with the Ace of Pentacles. So this new valuable, we're going to realize it even more. 11:44, and especially if the eclipse pulls things out by itself without us having to do anything, then this huge value, we're going to run to it, right? It's going to run toward each other like a magnet then. All right. The next part I wanted to add is the past. Oh, I forgot to read that. The past. So both of us had the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Both of us have been through it. Yeah, but we're gaining our strengths, and it's almost like a kid that 12-12 mirrored a kid that falls in the soccer field and gets up and really wins the game after because he fell. Okay, it's kind of like that. That's what I'm feeling. Both of us shared the High Priestess. It's actually these cards I pulled out for both of us. So what do we share in common? And that is the High Priestess and coming out of heartbreak. So our intuition is really spotlit, as well as we got these divorce card and everything happening foundationally incorrect, that's falling. And then there's also divorce card. So these two are really major new law stuff. Legal stuff and renewal, ending, all that. So both being led by our intuition and no more like the past heartbreak. It's not really affecting us too much anymore, and if it is, it's doing it in a positive way. See, it's letting us want this reciprocation or going back to someone we did feel that atomic love with, and we will have victory with that. So I think this is a good time to either stop or pull some clarifications. Let's see, I'm not sure if it'll cut out, but I'll go ahead and try and see what the True Love cards say, and I'll end with the Angels. Romance Angel deck. Okay, so from the True Love, one with the Swans, I'll pull, let's see what falls out. Archangel Michael, Metatron, please help. Yeah, this one. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, I need to tell you a message that I got from my angels. Boundaries. Okay, so these boundaries I need to talk about, especially if you're dealing with a Gemini. Right now, Divine Masculine, if a Gemini likes you, they'll be like, hey, let's date. But if they love you, they'll be such a dick, I've heard. So it turns out their boundaries is something personal. They probably, let's see this picture. They're wise, see, and they're, I've heard this about Gemini too, that they're very connected with animals. So they've locked that. Look at that heart, looks pretty locked, right? But it's wise, so they're probably scoping you out right now. A lot, especially if you're Leo, could be looking at you, or you could be looking into them. But as feminine, I think you should kick back on that, not do that. Let that seed flourish not really tend to it too much. It'll be fine. Let God be the gardener for a little bit, just for a little, until we get next stage, or next confirmation from him, resolving conflict. I think it's his time for him to allow him his time. 15:15, we both need time then. And we part of true love is allowing them that space and time. Okay, that reminds me, kind of like so I'm a mom of a 4-year-old. When you are just so tired and they are not tired at all, and you kind of and they're like, here, look at this, or look at this, or like, hey, look at this new toy or something, and you don't want to let them see that face of like kind of tiredness or struggling to get interested too much, even though you know that's there and you really want to put it. That's the kind of attitude we need with our masculine right now. So don't let them see us. Let me see what I wrote. 1 second, because I wrote it down perfectly. Don't let them see that. All right, it says, I want to look at him with eyes I would for my own child, with the patience it takes, that patience you don't let kids see. And so I heard inside, show him abundance. So that's because you show these kids this, you don't let them see that because you love them, and you show them abundance, right? So that's awesome that I got that word out. It was abundance. You want to show them the love of God. You want to show them that complete abundance. I hope that makes sense to somebody. All right. All right. Let's see. That flew out. Soulmates. Oh, okay. And that's what you want them to feel, like that heaven on earth. And you should feel it too. It shouldn't be forced. You really can't force these things. So don't think of this as like a blueprint to do it, but more like a confirmations, okay, on your creative route of manifesting your love the way you want to do that, your intimacy. Awesome. So divine masculine currently, who are you right now? Let's see what he's going through. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, stubborn. So again, that's why I'm saying they're like relentless, like a kid who's trying to show you something on a new game. You have to watch, even if you've seen it before, heard it before, because that's what a mom does. That's what a loving soulmate does. Okay, so somebody might be going on this journey, so let him be stubborn, because this is a big decision that he's going on. King of Pentacles, yeah, let him sort out what he really truly loves, doesn't love, all that fun stuff. Okay, your angels want to leave you with romance angels. Trust, right? Everybody really needs to start to get into their spirituality, because that's what divine masculine is sinking into and going within. That's why he's not talking. So give your relationship a chance. Give your relationship with you first a chance, because that's what you have to do. Your passions will still be there. You will ignite them even more. You'll be able to communicate them even more and navigate this life like this chess game. You'll be able to do that if you take this time within. It would be better if it happened now. It would have happened now. So just trust in divine timing. It's about his job. It keeps coming out, this card. It's about his job. All right? And so with divine masculine, higher self wants to leave you with too. It's true love. They get it. They get that it's true love. This is a romance of a lifetime, and that's why it feels that way. Wow, 1858. I wonder what Angel 1901 and 1858 mean. So again, love yourself first, you guys. That's definitely the most important thing first. It's gonna catapult us up, and this retreat is important. So just trust in your angels. Know that, wow, very soon it's gonna happen. Love you guys. Stay divine. Stay blessed. Okay, guys, you've heard it. Stay unconditional. Make sure that you guys are expecting nothing. Work with Mary. Make sure you're happy that this love isn't 3D and isn't your regular type of relationship. He's going within and he's learning. We both are. So be that divine feminine. Be loving with no condition. It's kind of like a mother would. these are some pictures that also may resonate with your love for your masculine and that sense of strength and unconditional. Again, work with Mary. This is really going to help you learn how to pray. Know that the angels are with us, working with us. Archangel Michael's with us and with your twin. All of them are really coming down full force, and they will show themselves soon. So understand that they're becoming warriors too. They're putting on their light versus armor. So stay divine, guys.